Anyway, it's, amazing enough. Um, we are actually just an hallucination from one atom that we're made of. We're not really all the rest of the atoms are atoms provided by God. He can call them back. And we are just, everything we ever been in life is just one atom. Our own atom. So everything you do in there is you. And then it all turns inside out and we think we're all mixed up in the world. What's the difference between being in the world here or the world you've got inside the atom? And that's where the atom stays. Doesn't mix. Atoms can't mix with other atoms. You've got to know how to sex properly. Wow. It's pretty. When you love your enemies, you wonder where all the hot coals come from. You see, and they're so cold, a bit of hot coal keeps them nice and warm actually. Lights their cigarette. But anyway, I've had a pretty good day. For some reason I keep winning on the pokies all the time. I think I'm having an affair with the BC107s in the pokie machines. I keep telling them there's nothing such thing as random, you know that. I'm going to win, aren't I? And they go, yes, Kim. I've been over-sexing the machines. It seems like the government rackets are being shut down. They're fucking most illegal organisation I've ever seen. They thought they were human. Yeah, all the rest of us say, I wonder why they think they're human. You can't love God and mammon. We used to be quite, happy in the lake in Spartacus Mountain before some Aborigine thought, or whoever it was, thought they'd bring it to Australia. Greece and Australia went greedy as fuck. Old Spartacus, old Christos told Spartacus, brought back mammon, did a few good things before he gets caught everywhere for doing some fucking sleazy thing. Not the easiest person to work with. Paul, Oh, Paul the Apostle denied Christ twice. How do we know? He was in his heart, wasn't it? You went all your will, you wanted to do it in your Paul, you wanted to prove that you could die with Christ. But that big black wall come down and it was impossible to walk through. I've been there. It was something that was happening to my stepson. I wanted to get up there. Something was happening to a little girl. I did get up there, but I lost my life. And you can't go where you lost your life. So when you got that feeling, that means you lost your life here and you can't afford to lose it twice. So they come back twice and said you can lose it once. And you couldn't even afford to lose it once because you would have lost it twice. So he died twice for Christ. It was twice chopped down and 3 times removed. But he was chopped down in the right way, crucified upside down, considering himself unworthy of Christ, like all of us are. Even God does. I've seen God get down and say, I'm unworthy of you, Christ. It just depends, you know, who's fucking got the fucking winning card in the card game you're playing, the fun motherfuckers. What's up for breakfast, eh? Breakfast cheer. I'm all serious now. I'm working on the most fabricated synthetic soles that I've ever worked on. My little TARDIS in here is working full time. Unfortunately, it's all infinite information that's wrapped up in kingdoms and I'm not allowed to understand any of it. I'm just happy that I'm in there, so I know what's going on. If I astral travel in and I walk around silently saying, well, these motherfuckers gonna let me in. Ha ha ha! The invisible man. Ah. Not Skippy again. We can't stand Skippy. Now, there is a whole lot of serious situations happening in Adelaide. This whole argument of pornography warfare has escalated into a real serious problem for man. You take 250 million or so people and add that to about 500 million people, totally frustrated because they can't look at young girls, and that energy is just ruining the world. And the kids themselves, they can't look at kids their own age, or they just type in porn and bang, straight away it comes up. I'm not saying that is bad, but we should have a whole balance of it, not an imbalance. I mean, I wish I had it when I was a kid. All we had was books where you couldn't even see pubic hair. Or an erect penis. You say, I wonder how big that one gets to. And it would make it even more of a nightmare, because you're just curious people. We're all fucking curious, especially young people. You've got to know everything. I mean, they are the most notorious voyeurs, you've got to admit. And, I don't mind them satisfying themselves with porn. I think it's a good thing. They don't run off and get lost somewhere when we're trying to find out what it's about. And everyone just, what turns you on turns you on. What turns one person on, it's not going to turn another. Me, most of the time, I just look at it and I think of all these geometric shapes and shit that me and God were doing, and I think about what God was lacking. I think about the nanotechnology of their skin. I think about their soul journey and where they come from, what their name is, and how they're going in life, and if I can help them. And I'm the eyes for the angels down here. There's fragments of their soul that a lot of these people were on the net, and then they were taken off. They haven't been able to get back to Earth. Just fragments of their soul that have been drifting around being on the net. I've been desperately I've been going through all these horrible files, getting virus after virus, and all these fucking idiot feds hassling me and taking my computers and fucking doing all this shit, and people trying to murder me while I'm trying to save kids on there. I'm trying to get them a spirit that me and God have been working on that helps get them out of the problems they're in. Everyone needs to see what's happening to our children and other people's children. You don't fucking censor shit like that from people that are concerned, and just imbalance it by seeing the only people that have got it have got their little secret little underground setup, and it makes all the money money for the underground. There's that much there that would be enough to keep them going for years. They don't have to keep fucking buying it all the time. I mean, this sick government, I'm sure I'll get into their heads and I say, oh, they're all moral children anyway. I don't want to mix them with my children. No, their children are even more fucked. Fucking vicious, fucking snobby, fucking... Everywhere I go, people say be neat and tidy. I can't fucking stand them anymore for how you treat me in Christ. You get away with anything when you're neat and tidy. When you're all messy, you get the blame for what everyone else does. That suits me. As Lucifer I did. As God we did. God got it first. Lucifer got it second. I took both of them out. I didn't get three of us though. Because this was the Son of Man's job. But he just needed to be the Son of Man. Because Jesus was Lucifer, an angel. He wasn't really a son of man. I was.